Hey guys, so this is take 3, and by the way, I thought I was recording on my camera and I was not recording. I forgot that I pressed the record button and I didn't put my monitor on, and now that I have my monitor on, I could see whether it's recording or not. So I'm pretty upset about it, but let me just tell you, I apologize for my nails. They look ratchet, I know, but they're gonna get done. On my next video, you'll see a new set of nails. I'm still working on these. And second of all, I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks now, but that's because I did go away. I went on a trip with my boyfriend and his family. We went to Mexico, and when the place that we went in Mexico, we barely had any service. And then the time that I had to edit, I was extremely tired because we had been going around and, you know, checking Mexico out for, like, you know, the morning and afternoon, and we would get home at night and we would just be extremely tired. So that's that. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I didn't leave because I didn't want to make videos or upload videos or because of laziness. No, it's just that I didn't have time to upload because there was barely any service over there when it came to, like, trying to upload from my laptop. Now that I'm here, I can definitely sit down and let you guys know and just talk to you guys, basically. So I'm gonna be doing a get ready with me, like, work edition, like summer edition. Technically I wouldn't have any makeup on if it was summer, but since, like, we're going to the fall, and, you know, something that I would definitely wear at work is, like, minimal makeup. So I did actually do my eyebrows, and I did use this brow pencil, and then this is an what's the name of this? Winky. So this is a Winky eyebrow pencil. On one side it has the little, you know, pigment, the little crayon thing, and then on the other it has the spoolie itself. So now I actually did go with Embryollee's cream, face cream. Now these are expensive, let me tell you. These are $20. I didn't even put it on my chin, but let me just put that. These are expensive, but they're really good. They hydrate your face completely. I mean, I love using these on all my clients. So this, I have, like, the big one, like the biggest one. And I remember I got an eye mask for $20. Imagine, this was just $20 itself. So I'm pretty happy I got that, and I just use that myself. I love it. I love to, like, moisturize my face. Always moisturize your face when you are going to put any sort of makeup, any base or anything, because again, you don't want to clog your pores. That's basically, like, helping it not get clogged and easier to, like, remove your makeup. Next thing I'm using is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. By the way, I'm in love with this primer. Like, I'm gonna go and purchase, because I use this for my clients too, so I have it at home and I just put it in my little bag, and I use the same one. But definitely gonna be buying 2 big ones, one for my one for me and one for my clients, just because I am in love with this primer. Like, this primer is like everything, girl. If you want your makeup to stay and you don't want it to move around, this is it. Like, this is it. And I raved about it on my Instagram, which, by the way, follow me on Instagram if you are not following me already. It's at makeup_with_Itxel. It's gonna be here on the screen, so just make sure to check it out. I do put a lot of information, especially, like, educational information when it comes to makeup or any of that, because I did get certified in makeup school, not in cosmetology school, but it's something that I'm trying to work to get for it. So that is that. And by the way, if you hear my AC, I'm sorry. It's just, like, it's still a little, like, warm and hot outside sometimes because it's been raining. It gets humid, and I just don't like the humidity. Like, who likes the humidity? Because I don't. And another thing, my boyfriend is playing his video games, so I apologize in advance for that. So now that I have set everything up, now comes to the eyes. I did prep my eyelids, and I did use my LA Girls Pro Concealer. I die for this. This has been my ride or die #1 concealer for everything. I like to also use this to like go ahead and contour my face. I like to use this to highlight my face, and I even would like to use this to even use it as a sort of foundation technique. It's everything. This is everything. So if you guys haven't checked it out, you guys are missing out. Even with the primer, I just love it. I just love that primer. It's just so good. So then I did set it with my Wet n Wild Banana Photo Focus powder, and I got this one in I would say Walgreens, I believe. And when I saw it, I was like, I didn't know they came out with like powder, and I love this powder too. It's really good. Like, I don't know, I just love it a lot. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is, since I already did my eyelids and I did my brows, I'm gonna go ahead and do my face. It's something very simple. I try to not use too much makeup, just because again, we're dealing with summer, humidity, sun. You want to put SPF. Now since I'm at home, I'm not going to be going out, and I'm going to be taking this off as soon as I turn this off. I'm not going to put the SPF, but always make sure that when you're going out and you're going to be out in the morning, always have some sort of foundation that has SPF, or any or get anything that has, like, you know, even get a sunscreen lotion and apply it on your face, because you want to, like, you know, you want to take care of your skin, especially your face, because you're going to be out in the sun. You don't want to get old, you don't want to get wrinkles. Trust me, girl, you don't want that. Always have some sort of SPF in hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump basically like this amount of foundation. And girl, I know my nails are giving me anxiety too. I know what you're thinking. You gotta fix those nails. Definitely will. But I'm gonna be using, I have this like little palette, and I'm gonna be putting a little bit here. So this is a concealer, and this is a foundation. I like to like mix everything up, and what I do is I evenly spread this out, and just because I don't want it to be too much either. And I am breaking out a little bit here. It's hormonal, by the way. I feel like we all go through that stage where we like break out when that time of the month comes, and it's just frustrating, you know. Like, what do you guys do to deal with that? Like, do you guys like stay home and call out from work and be like, I ain't feeling well, so like I'm just gonna like call out, you know? Or do you like just tough it up and go and take some Midol or like some Tylenol, anything that you like, you know, like let me know down below, because what I do is I curl up in bed and I cry. No, I'm just kidding. I do cry because my cramps get intense, but since I've been actually taking birth control pills, my cramps have been very minimal. Like, it hasn't been as bad. But I know some people, even with pills, their cramps are like legit like bad. I remember when I used to have the IUD, my cramps were so unbearable that I wouldn't even walk. I wouldn't be able to walk. I wouldn't be able to get up because they were so bad. Like, they were extremely bad to the point that like I couldn't move. I was so cranky, and I just didn't, like, you know, I don't think it was mostly like the IUD. It was mainly that because I've always suffered from that, and I always like dealt with that. So it was like pretty hard, you know. Like, us women goes through a lot, you know. I feel like we do go through a lot, and I feel like sometimes guys don't even understand that. So I feel like if only they could, like, there was something that we can show them besides, like, you know, the pregnancy. I know that there's that thing where they have like the tummy and they get to feel the actual like, you know, pain of like about to give birth. But if only they get to know what it's like to like have cramps, I feel like they'll understand more where we're coming from in that aspect. Because, girl, I sometimes feel like my boyfriend don't understand. Sometimes I feel like he I think that he thinks, sometimes I feel that he thinks I over exaggerate, but we don't over exaggerate when it comes to that, because they're really bad. Like, they're extremely painful, and I feel like us as women, we don't give ourselves enough credit for everything that, you know, we do and everything that we go through as women, you know. But anyways, changing subject now. I know I've been gone for quite some time now, and I do want to apologize, but like, you know, I know I don't like, it's not an excuse to say like, you know, I was in Mexico. I could have pre-recorded and uploaded, but at the same time, like, you know, since I was going away, and I did go away for Spain a couple months back, I had to make sure like I had work done. I had to make sure I had everything settled before I leave. And honestly, if you're working full-time and you're working full-time at home, even though I don't have kids, but like I do have 2 dogs that I need to take care of. I do have 2 dogs that I have to feed, and I have to, like, you know, make sure that they're okay, and I have everything ready for them, so when we leave they have nothing to worry about. Like the sitter was actually my brother this time. I mean, he was always a sitter, and we do pay him in that aspect for him to take care of my dogs, well, mine and my boyfriend's dogs. But other than that, like, we also have to make sure, you know, like, meal prepping is coming out. I have to cook, and since I haven't been meal prepping, I've been cooking on a daily basis, and I know that looks so weird. That's been also taking a lot of my time. So again, I didn't have enough time to do everything all at once. And then on top of that, like, you know, trying to go to the gym, trying to maintain a healthy life, it's really hard, you know. It's really hard. And this is where time management comes along, and this is something that I should have, like, you know, I should learn, and like also like manage my time. So that's why I decided to, you know, buy a book, and also, you know, I want to expand. I always tell my boyfriend this, I want to expand my vocabulary even more. And I feel like, I mean, it's always about reading and, you know, learning about stuff. Like, something I love to do is learn, and I feel like that's something I miss from college, is learning. He's like, you know, you don't have to be in college to learn. You can learn on your own, and he's absolutely right. You know, you can always learn on your own, but it's like, you know, like, you just miss I don't know, I'm the type that I miss sitting down in college and going back in time, and it's like, okay, I have to get, like, you know, homework done and go to work. Simple. But now that you're, like, once you start a life with someone else, it's very different, you know. It's very, very different, because, you know, not only do you have to worry about yourself, but you have to worry about that person that you're living with, you know. Especially like in where I come from, I mean, it's not something like, you know, a woman should always do everything, no. But something that my mom taught me is, like, you know, you have to learn how to cook, because, you know, you have to cook for you and your family. And when you have kids, you have to, like, you know, feed them, because who will? What if, like, your husband doesn't know how to cook? And, you know, my boyfriend doesn't know how to cook, but I'm teaching him. So that's something that we are taking step by step, and I'm teaching him how to cook and how to, like, you know, be, I guess, independent in that aspect. He knows how to cook breakfast now, which is actually it's progress, because he didn't know how to do anything. So now that I live with him, like, you know, it's different. You know, it's always clean. I always try to maintain it clean. And since we have dogs, we have to walk them. You know, we walk them 3 times a day, at night, when I come home from work. So again, like, now that I have my planner, and I've always had a planner, but like at some point, like, I did, like, fell off, because, you know, I stopped going to college, and I felt like, you know, I don't have a lot of things to do. Technically I do, and it's just like, it's more about time management. So that's something that I did learn along the way. So this is what I do, which, let me just pause here. this is all I do for my face. I just curl my lashes and I pop some lashes, and it's pretty much it. Like, I don't do much, just because, again, it's more like, how can I say, it's a very minimal makeup that I like to wear, especially for work, because this will take me, if I wasn't talking, it would take me literally like 10 minutes to do, just because it's like, I don't know why I did that, but it was just quick. Okay, so now I'm gonna pop in the lashes and keep on telling you guys about like the whole, you know, transitioning from like living in a single life and having to worry about yourself, and then like, you know, worrying about like the person that lives with you. All right, so I'm teaching him how to do all of that. Like, I'm not saying that he doesn't know how to do anything, because he does. Like, he does know, but like more like, you know, basic life hacks, I guess you can say, like cooking. It's something that I'm teaching him, but he's learning, and I'm really proud of him because he's progressing along the way too. So that's something I'm like really, really happy for him. And I was really excited, and like I was really proud of him when he cooked breakfast, when he decided upon himself. Literally, I didn't even have to tell him. I was like, he was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna be cooking breakfast today. I'm like, oh, okay, like, okay, like, okay, gangsta, like my sister-in-law would say that. And he did it, and he was really proud of himself. So like, he's also like, you know, making use out of that planner and giving himself like to-do lists on things that he has to achieve during that day and things he has to do. So like lately he got into the habit of waking up early, really early, and walking the dogs, and then from there going on his morning run. Since he's an EMT, he barely has time to even go to the gym, especially because he comes home really late and he's tired, and I totally get that. So he goes on his morning runs in the morning, and I'm really proud of him for the things he's done. Meanwhile, me, I get lazy. He wakes me up and I go back to sleep, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm going back to sleep because I'm really tired. So I try to go during my lunch hour at work. I don't want to go like after work, because I feel like if I go after work, it's gonna like cut me, it's gonna like give me not enough time to do everything else that I need to do. So that means if I have to record, or if I have to like cook and then record, you know, so like this is where time management comes, and I'm actually trying to get better in that aspect. So best believe that I'll be uploading more for you guys, more constantly. Hopefully I don't fall out, because again, oh yeah, the month of July, all throughout July and August, I've been extremely sick. Like, I kid you not, I've never been in the hospital so many times in my life for the last couple 2 months. Like, the last 2 months were horrible. I've been in the hospital, in and out. Like, I felt like that was my second home already. And the people in the urgent care right here around the corner from my apartment, they already know, I feel like they know me already, because they see me, they have been seeing me there going in and out, and they're like, again, you're here again, like, what's wrong with you today? I started off with my wisdom tooth. Half of my face was hurting, swollen, and then I went to summer cold. That was like a week, and then it became strep, and then it was like all sorts of things, and then it became to like my physical body, like I had a cyst, and I'm still like, you know, monitoring that, but that's something that, you know, I have to go to the doctor now, because they have to check, because it was really big. So that being said, it's like, I am just praying that for the next couple months that we have left from this year, it gets better, because it's been like really hard on me, and it got to the point that they scared me, because they said it was a possibility that like I could be having cancer. So that's something that scared me, and like I was just more afraid of that news. And that's another reason why I don't like going to the doctor, even though my boyfriend calls, like he's like, that's really like, it makes no sense, like you should go to check it out if you have anything. But you know, I just get scared to know like the news that I'm dying, you know. Like nobody wants to hear that, but he's right. Like that's something that I should definitely, like, I could stop it from, you know, evolving and getting worse and stronger. So thankfully I went back after I came back from Mexico. I had another doctor's appointment, and they said, like, you know, I'm fine, monetize my cyst, and see how is it going. I have an upcoming appointment in the next couple days, and they'll let me know whether I need surgery or not. So yeah, that's pretty much my life right now. That's where I've been. That's what I've been dealing with. I don't like to post any of that stuff on Instagram. I feel like, you know, I don't know, I like to be reserved in that aspect of my life. But I felt like you guys needed some form of like explanation to why was I gone. And I mean, I was getting used to like uploading constantly. I think I was really good, and then like after me going to the hospital and getting really sick, I feel like that's when I fell out. So I'm making sure that I get back on my feet and start uploading more for you guys, especially because like I do want to do like these giveaways, and like, you know, like I know what it feels like want makeup and not have like the money for it. But I'm not saying I'm rich either. But I'm just saying, like, you know, it'd be cool to have some like giveaways going on in here. So this is pretty much it with my eyes. Imagine, oh my god, no, sis, what are you doing with your lashes? I just felt like it was bothering me. Definitely I tried to, like, I know some people don't like the look of having lashes on and not putting eyeliner on, but in my defense, sometimes I like it like this, other times I just don't care and I just put it on like that, like whatever I'm feeling. Like if I don't like, sometimes the eyeliner transfer over on the top, that it gives me a harder time to do anything to my eyes because the black pigment goes everywhere. So then after that I go ahead and do the bottom lashes, and it's pretty much it. As opposed to like the lips is based on, honestly, lips I don't really put nothing but just like lip balm or lip gloss or just like a nude liquid lipstick on the lips, because I'm on the rush and it's like, you know, it's just my face. I just need my face done, and it's pretty much it. This is normally what I do on, like, if I was to go to work and I want to put makeup on, this is it. Or let's say I have to do errands, this is it, because the whole shabam comes over the weekend. This is pretty much it. So I gave you guys an update. You'll be definitely seeing more videos. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Make sure to like oh, that was on my, damn it, this is when I thought I was like recording, but I have the Euphoria look for you guys. It's up on my Instagram. It's a mini clip, but I have the whole tutorial on it based on Jules and Maddie, and I did actually pre-film that video, so that was way before I went to Mexico, and I didn't get the chance to upload it because again of Wi-Fi issues and traveling, and I really wasn't on my desk laptop for the most part. And if you guys would like to see that, I'll put a card here for you guys to like vote on it. Second, I do want to do a makeup collection, so that's something that it will be coming up either Wednesday or Monday depending on how the Euphoria look is coming up. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think that's going to be going up on Friday, and the Euphoria look will be going up on Monday. So for Wednesday, I'll be having a how-to video, because I feel like those videos are mostly like on Wednesdays are for beginners. So I do want to help you guys out and achieve a look, or how to contour, how to make an eyeliner, any of that, to like you guys, you know, get better on your makeup. So I feel like that's something that I'm not gonna move around, but most likely on Friday I might be doing my makeup collection, and then on Monday it's gonna be a pre-recorded video where I'm gonna be uploading the Euphoria look. So stay tuned, and yeah, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you on my next one.